typically would have some irritability before my period, but it just seemed to really start to ramp up over the last few years where it was so much irritability and almost rage that I just really had a hard time. Like, my husband would drive me crazy, and like I felt that strain in our relationship that's otherwise very healthy. And then when it started to also kind of overflow to my children, that's when I thought, this doesn't feel normal. Like, yes, I know I cycle and things might hormonally be a little different, but this seems excessive. Or to wake up feeling like I can't do my life because I'm just so exhausted and overwhelmed. Um, you feel bad because you know that you love your family and all the things that you have and the life you've worked for, but then you also simultaneously like feel like you need a break from it. And so it was just this constant like kind of feeling of guilt, overwhelm, like maybe I just need to try harder, work harder, have more motivation. And but just this like hamster wheel over and over every month and sometimes every day.
So how have things changed now? What are things like for you physically?
So physically, I feel so much better. And I will say that I still feel like there's improvements I can make, and, learning and especially just implementing like lifelong changes. It's not like a quick, simple fix, but I wake up and I'm happy and I'm excited. Sometimes there are still days that I'm tired. Um, I'm so much more in tune with my body, and I know when that time of the month is coming, and I'm better able to manage that. And when I'm taking care of myself, there is still some irritability, like a natural amount, but I'm aware of it, and I can say, I might need some more time, and be able to give my body what it needs so that I can give my family what they need, and be the kind of person I want to be to my family. Um, I all the things that I kind of dreamed and wanted to do, like extra things that felt like I don't have time or deserve to do a craft that I just think would be fun. I'm like making time for those things and myself and finding a lot more joy in my life and living than I really typically was in past. Like I said, it's my family doesn't notice it as much, and to me that's a huge win that I'm my regular me that they see throughout the month. Yeah, I think as women especially, it's really hard to invest in yourself, especially in this way where you're not really sure what the results will be or if it will actually help. And I think we're just used to going to the doctor and getting, this and taken care of. And so it's a little scary to kind of go out on a limb in that way. And it's not always cheap to do that. And I kind of remember thinking, is this something that I want to spend the money on right now? Like, do I really need it? Is it really that bad? Like, again, maybe I just am lazy or need to do more. But I think my husband was very supportive, and I think he could see more maybe than I could that I was struggling, or I could, improve my like life quality could be better. And he had recently invested in some professional training and help with his job. And, he was like, he and I discussed that we value the work that you do for our family in your job, and it's valuable to you and to me and our whole family for you to, maybe talk to a mentor or do these things that will improve you in your work. And my work as a stay-at-home mom, and so like what am I doing to invest in my job and my work that I do, like work that I believe and he believes is really important work. And if this is like my career coach, then yeah, let's do it. Let's see if I know I could be better. I know I don't really like the way things are right now, and that I would like to see some change and improvement. So let's, see this as career capital and improvement. And so it is still a process, moving forward to, you know, to eat better, to sleep better, um to think better, to love myself. And I'm so grateful. It's still a journey that I'm really excited to be on because I've seen the evidence and I've felt the changes, and it feels really good to love my body and to love my life, to enjoy living my life.